Maharashtra Disaster Management Minister Vijay Wadettiwar on Friday said that he has proposed a complete lockdown in the state in view of continued spike in COVID-19 cases and upcoming festivals. The minister said that it was crucial to close all shops and establishments to break the chain of COVID-19 pandemic. Vijay Wadettiwar said that he proposed a complete lockdown in the state during a virtual meeting earlier in the day. The final call on this matter will be taken by Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on Saturday during an all-party meeting, he said. Vijay Wadettiwar also said that even during weekend lockdown, crowds can be witnessed in vegetable markets. There should be provision to supply vegetable and groceries at home. I have expressed my opinion. I think the decision needs to be taken at the earliest, he said. Alleging that West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has been striving for the support of minority voters in the middle of the ongoing assembly elections, Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Friday said that she should know that the rest of them are also listening to her. In what analysts see as an apparent prod towards Hindus, he said, now they should think about what they have to do. The way she is seeking the support of minorities clearly shows that her biggest strength is no longer with her. She is scared of losing the election, Amit Shah said at a press conference in Kolkata. Mamta Di should know that the others are also listening to her minority call. She is not seeking support from the others and now they have to take the call, now they have to take the decision. In Bengal, with more than 31% Muslim vote share, the community was a key factor behind the left front rule lasting 34 years in the state. In 2011, Mamata came to power with the support of Muslim voters, and this time they are once again going to be a crucial factor for any political party to form the next government. The AIUDF has confirmed the reports doing rounds that the party has sent its 18 candidates to a hotel in Jaipur in Rajasthan to keep them united and ward off possibilities of horse trading ahead of Assam Assembly election results. It is being said that the decision was taken by Mahajot Alliance or the Grand Alliance, and few Congress candidates will also join them soon. All candidates are currently staying at Fairmount Hotel in the capital city and are likely to be there until the Assam Assembly election results are announced on May 2nd as a precautionary measure. AIUDF Chief Maulana Badruddin Ajmal has also flown to Jaipur from Guwahati to be with his party leaders. Meanwhile, Congress leader Rafiq Khan told news agency ANI that he cannot confirm the numbers, but we also don't know the purpose. But yes, they are here. There are fears among politicians and questions need to be raised on how the elected are being pressurized. New Delhi has expressed concerns to Washington using diplomatic channels over the recent passage of a US warship through India's exclusive economic zone near Lakshadweep Islands, the External Affairs Ministry said on Friday. The statement came hours after it emerged that the 7th Fleet of the US Navy had sent a warship 130 nautical miles, about 224 kilometers, west of Lakshadweep to assert navigational rights and freedoms, a move experts described as unnecessary at a time when ties between Washington and New Delhi were on upswing. The Government of India's stated position on the United Nations Convention on the Laws of the Sea is that the convention does not authorize other states to carry out in the exclusive economic zone and on the continental shelf military exercises or maneuvers, in particular those involving the use of weapons or explosives, without the consent of the coastal state, a statement by India said. The 7th Fleet maintains that it conducts routine and regular freedom of navigation operations which are not about one country, nor are they about making political statements. An unusual press note by the 7th Fleet Public Affairs, datelined Philippine Sea, April 7th, admitted that India's prior consent was not requested, but went on to say that the move by guided missile destroyer USS John Paul Jones was in line with international law. Prince Philip, husband of Queen Elizabeth II and a leading figure in the British royal family for almost 7 decades, has died aged 99, Buckingham Palace said on Friday. The Duke of Edinburgh, as he was officially known, had been by his wife's side throughout her 69-year reign, the longest in British history, during which time he earned a reputation for a tough, no-nonsense attitude and a propensity for occasional gaffes. A Greek prince, he married Elizabeth in 1947, playing a key role in modernizing the monarchy in the post-World War II period, and behind the walls of Buckingham Palace, being the one key figure the Queen could turn to and trust. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our super supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.